take, but I don't want to be independent anymore. We live in a society right now where it has been engraved and pushed down our throats that we need to have this like boss babe mentality. We're following God has made me and put me in just this feminine desire. Like I desire nothing more than to serve my family and serve my husband.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at women who chose to be broke in 2026. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's jump right into the video.
I'm so tired of being an independent woman. I don't want to be that. I don't want to pay my bills in full, okay? I want to go halvesies. I don't care, okay? I want someone to pump my gas. I don't want to do this.
It doesn't matter what she wants. She chose to be independent, so she gets to live with it. Congratulations.
If I told you apparently it's £860 a month cheaper to be in a relationship.
Is that like a sugar daddy or something? Or
I need to get me a man. That's what I would say.
Of course, it's cheaper to be with a man. It's just a shame that these women called us completely worthless.
Just got out of work and I am exhausted. You know, it takes a lot out of you when you're trying to be your own sugar daddy.
Yes, work is exhausting. Men honestly tried to warn her, but she thought we were being oppressive, so good luck with that one.
Accidentally girl bossed too hard, and now I have a real job with real responsibilities, and like people keep emailing me and asking me questions and I don't know the answer, and I'm just really stressed out and I don't want to girl boss anymore.
Women like this seem to think that a job means just sitting in an office and drinking coffee, but boy were they absolutely wrong.
I am tired. I'm tired of worrying about my own hair, worrying about paying for my own nails, worrying about what I'm gonna eat, paying for what I'm gonna eat, paying my bills, fixing my own car, paying my own rent, doing everything by myself. Like I need someone to share my worries with. I need to be taken care of. Like, guys, I'm so exhausted.
Men are exhausted from wasting money on her, and that's more important than her hair.
I want to be independent. I want to be a girl boss. I want to be someone who can provide for a family rather than to depend on a man, because I don't want to be that person, because, you know, that's what, you know. And I have realized that I prefer being a housewife than an independent girl boss. I have finally realized that this is what I want. I want to stay home, take care of my kids, and I want to cook and bake.
She could have had that life, but she decided to hate men for over a decade. We are not interested.
One day I'm gonna have a man come in my life and I ain't gonna have to do all this. Baby, my tire's flat. He gonna make sure I got a new tire, or he gonna make sure that tear it up before I go wherever I'm going. Or if it happens at work, he gonna pull his up and make sure his woman is right. Speaking it into existence, cause I'm tired. It's like I said, I'm tired. I be doing it, okay? Cause I'm a goddess. Shouldn't have to do this myself.
It's funny how something as simple as having to put air in your own tire triggers women like this.
Where you get that cash from? Are you alright now? You never have cash. Is that my wallet?
Yeah, I'll put it in my bag.
You are
I knew
joking.
you'd say you'd forget
You
it.
are joking.
And I thought, nah. So I bought it with me. Got me change.
Women like this have no problem paying the bill, just so long as it's with somebody else's money.
No. I am not independent. I am a woman and I do not wish, neither do I desire to be independent. If anyone sees me out there, just know that this one will depend on me until the day that she dies. Yes, if you're my man, I will depend on you as long as I breathe. It is your responsibility. Everything I need, you need to take care of me. That is the only responsibility I give to any man who is with me. If you choose to be with me, you've got to take care of everything. I honestly don't understand this obsession that women have got these days. This obsession with independence. Independence gives you freedom. Independence gives you liberty. Independence does this. I mean, call me old-fashioned, but why did I pay my own rent when someone else can pay my rent? Huh?
No man is willing to sacrifice his self-respect and dignity for a woman who talks this way.
And I feel lied to by the culture. But I'm gonna take full responsibility there, man. I fell for it. I fell for the boss, I could do everything by myself, that hyper independent. And I'm 31 now, and I still don't have kids. I still don't have a family. I was focused on trying to get after the bag and all this. And what I really want is a family.
Feminism was such an obvious lie, but so many of these women fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
I am extremely stressed out. And I don't come on here and cry and do all of that. But what the I work 5 to 6 days out of the week, and I only barely have enough money to pay my bills. Somebody's gonna get on here and say, oh, well, be lucky you have a job, bro. Working a job, going to a job, getting up every morning, every night, whatever time you go, and having to give your all or do your best at this job just for them not to compensate you enough money for you to live your life and pay your bills.
That's the harsh reality of employment. If she doesn't like it, she should get a better job. Good luck.
It's actually really upsetting me. And I feel like I'm missing out on living life because I have to pay my bills and go to work every day. Job market is a joke. I have no choice but to keep the job I have now. The one that's barely paying my bills and leaves me no money left over to live, to get my nails done. These are press-ons. I can't do anything. I gotta do my own hair. I gotta do my own toes. I gotta do everything. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like when you don't have a choice and you work every day, it gets tiring.
If there's nothing wrong with doing her own hair and nails, then why is she whining about it exactly?
I used to believe that lie that men look for women who have a career or have education, or at least the principle that I used to operate under is if I'm going to demand that of a man, I should at least be able to deliver that, which is part of the reason why I got my degree and then I started down my career. And then my dating preference was always the man had to make as much money as myself or higher. And when you look at men, they really honestly don't care. And it wasn't until I got with my fiance, and it offended me at first because I worked so hard to get to where I was, to making the amount of money.
What makes it worse is men tried to explain this and modern women just said that we were wrong.
That I was making, and he made it abundantly clear, like, that does not matter at all. So there's such a lie that's being fed to women. You don't need the degree to impress the guy. You don't need the career. I think a lot of women would be better off staying out of debt, not getting that degree, and being honest. And if they want to be traditional, find a traditional man and just skip the whole heartache of going through college, because I'm telling you, I wasted a lot of time and money.
Unfortunately, many modern women are at the point where they are going to college just to spite men. I don't think it's going to work out for them, but we will see how it plays out, won't we?
I'm now in search of a husband. Single life sucks. Single everything sucks, other than, like, you know, getting to do whatever I want whenever I want, which apparently I just don't have the energy to actually do anything anymore because I'm so busy doing all the things that my partner would help me do if I had one, and I don't have one. I think people are, like, meant to have a pair. Like, you're meant to have a person.
If you are looking for a husband, it's probably not a wise idea to say that you just want to use that man. Maybe just a tip there.
Because how the hell do you work like 60 hours a week, you know, take care of yourself, look after your house, look after your kids, look after your dog, stay fed, do groceries, and all those kinds of things by yourself? There's not enough time. There's not enough time. So logistically speaking, I need a husband.
Wanting a husband strictly for logistics is a great way to spend the rest of your life completely alone.
Being independent, being single, sign me up for a mother husband that can financially support me while I pursue my side gigs. So long story short, I got laid off and now I do 4 different part-time jobs that I've realized are way more fulfilling than what I ever used to do in corporate America. However, what is holding me back from really pursuing these part-time jobs is things like financial stability and having things like health insurance and a 401k.
In other words, she doesn't want to be an adult and wants a man to pay for her fantasies.
PTO, and I think all the time how I'm like, wow, if I just had a husband that I could jump on their health insurance, or maybe they could help financially support me right now while I pursue these side gigs, that would just be so freaking helpful. But being this independent woman I am, that's just impossible and makes pursuing these side gigs so much harder and risky, and it just feels like impossible.
What makes her think that a man would be willing to marry her after talking that way? Like, genuinely, what makes her think that?
35 years old, I'm sleeping on a mattress on the floor at my friend's place because it's impossible to get a rental or it's way too expensive. And my only options are sleep in my car, sleep on the floor at my friend's house, or try and find a room in a share house if I can afford it, if there's any available. Knowing my luck, I'll end up with some weirdos. How are those my only options? How are those the only options of many Australians right now? Before anyone says, you're 35, why don't you own a house? I did own a house.
Times are tough for everyone, so it's hard to have sympathy for a woman who is this damn entitled.
In my 20s. I owned a house with my ex for 6 years. We bought at a good time in 2012. Then we split. He paid me out. It wasn't enough to then go and buy another property. So I think I'm just going to have to start applying for rentals, like one-bedroom apartments. I don't mind living in a tiny one-bedroom apartment, but having to pay $500 a week is...
She threw out her marriage and a life of comfort so that she could live the single life. That is completely on her.
Live with your mom. At 40? Why?
Because I can't afford it. What does it matter? Like 40, at 50, at 60? Some people are homeless at 70.
Yeah. Don't you want to be more independent?
Yes, but I can't afford it right now.
You make $3,466 a month. 30% would get you $1,000 a month in rent is what you could afford. If you're not able to do that, that means your spending is out of whack.
I mean, I like to spend. I like my Starbucks.
You're like so defensive. This is like wild.
Women like this refuse to give up their comforts simply because they don't feel like they have to.
You're asking me about my personal finances.
What did you
yeah,
think
but you're like really drilling me on my
show.
Starbucks. This is my Starbucks.
You signed up for this show. What do you think this is?
What do you want me to, like, not ever drink coffee? Like, I should just be at home drinking water?
That's the stupidest thing I've ever said. Heard. Oh my gosh, I can't even do words right now.
Am I making you nervous?
How about this? Don't buy Starbucks every day if you can't afford rent.
It's funny to see a woman willing to get aggressive just because she won't give up Starbucks.
I don't have goals. I don't have ambition. I only want to be attractive. I only want to look good. I just want to be sexy. Everything else. Nothing else matters. I just want to be pretty. I don't care. I don't care about...
It's probably not a smart idea to openly admit that to the internet.
I have realized that I'm simply just not built for work. I do not want to work anymore. Deep down in my soul, I just know it's not meant for me. I don't want to chase titles or climb ladders or spend my whole life trying to prove that I'm worthy of rest. I don't enjoy it. I don't want to do it. I don't even want to do it. I want to live in the present. I want to lay in the grass somewhere and simply just exist. I truly need a life where I could just wander through fields, pick flowers, create, sing, write. Trust me, I get that money's important. I wish.
Modern women want a life of complete and utter laziness, it seems. That is not how life actually works at all.
It wasn't. I really wish it wasn't. But why does earning money have to come with so much suffering? There just has to be another way. There has to. Where is the job for people who just want to be free? You know, spread a little joy, spread a little love, and spend their whole life just romanticizing it instead. Because if there was a job like that, trust me, I would be the CEO of it.
This isn't the proper attitude for an adult, but it does fit the mindset of your typical child, one would think.
Someone tagged me in this, right? It's these messages. Guy says you're the opposite of soft. She says I want to be a stay-at-home wife. I don't want to work. I don't want to climb no ladder. I don't want to be an independent woman. Your parents have a spare room. I want to be taken care of. Guy says you are looking for your mother and father. Perfect response. Literally 10 out of 10, no notes for him. But look at these comments. Always have your own thing going in your own money. Then this guy says he may be joking, but deep down he may be serious if you can't.
There is no maybe about it. He was very serious about her figuring out her own damn problems.
Keep saying stuff like that. And then she said, going back to my parents would be a win. I would never have to pay for anything again. Like, there are just certain people, okay, men and women, but this is particularly a woman, that don't want to be adults. And also, like, there are other comments where it's like kind of like this narrative where like he's almost like an abuser. Like, oh my gosh, may that love never find me. Like, oh, you gotta stay away from men like this. Like, you know how as we've advanced in society and became more progressive, we've normalized things. I think there are some things we need to start stigmatizing, like the concept of someone aspiring to do nothing with their life.
Even the so-called soft life requires work and sacrifice, but they will never actually understand that.
I don't want to be an independent woman no more, okay? I don't want to be an independent woman no more, okay? I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. And every day, life just come back like, that's too damn bad. I can't stand y'all women on Al Gore's internet talking about, I pay my own bills. I do da-da-da-da-da. I don't need a man for nothing. I'm a strong independent. Good for you. I hate it.
She thought that being independent was going to be fun, but she didn't realize that it actually takes work. Good job.
Hello?
Hello, hey. What's
up?
going?
Chilling. I ain't doing. What's up?
Nothing. I just got a lot on my mind. Can you talk right now?
Yeah, what's good?
So, hold on. Let me go outside real quick.
Okay.
So, I'm just going through a lot and stuff like that. And it's the 4th or whatever. I'm trying to ask you a question. Like, I got to pay my rent. These kids don't get to school.
She doesn't waste any time and just straight up asks him to pay her rent in less than 30 seconds.
And I'm just going through a lot right now. What you going like?
What you mean you going through a lot?
I can't pay my rent. Like, I supposed to pay it on the 1st, and then I couldn't pay it. Like, I was trying to see if you got like a couple of dollars or something to help me out.
A couple of dollars? What you mean? How much?
Really, just like 500. That ain't nothing.
500? I just had to pay my rent.
So what you saying? Like, these kids going back to school, like, you can't help me out?
I ain't got it right now.
What you mean you ain't got it?
I ain't got it. Just like you ain't got it, I ain't got it.
Man, get off my phone, man. I'm finna block you, man.
If $500 ain't nothing, then she should have no problem coming up with such a small amount, one would think.
Okay, I'm gonna make this quick because I have to go into a meeting. I have 3 meetings today. I've been in the corporate life for almost half my life. For context, I'm 40 years old. I have 2 children who are 11 and 7. And I fell for it. I fell for this thing where, go to college, get your degree. If you want to have kids, you can do it all. You can have a career, you can have kids, you can just do everything. Well, I don't want to do everything. I don't want to do that anymore. I fell for that. Do not fall for it. Do not fall for that.
What a lot of these women don't understand is once they realize it's a trap, it's actually already too late by that point.
I want to take my kids to school. I want to pick them up from school. I want to be there when they get home. I want to chaperone for them, volunteer at school. I just want to go to the gym, clean my house, do laundry, go to the grocery store, and just be home. So do me a favor. Do not fall for that because it is not worth it. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't do it.
At least she has enough sense to try and warn other women about the lie of modern feminism.
The compliments of me being so resilient and so hardworking, it's like, again, I don't want to do that. Sit down, be soft, have my little business. Cute, that's cute. But 9 to 5, doing this, doing that, like, that's too much. Too much. I just want to be soft. Like, I want a man to just take care of me. And it's like, this is what I have to do. Like, so it's like, I don't think that's a cute, like, I don't like that compliment.
She should learn to like those compliments because those are the only ones that she's going to be getting.
Actually. And it's so funny because I keep getting it more and more these days. Fall back on my husband and be like, yes, please, baby. And then he'll be like, yes, no problem. That's what I want. I want that. Like, I don't understand how people are seeing that and just be like, she got it. I don't want to have it though.
A lot of these women honestly want to get married for completely the wrong reasons, and we see right through it.
Being single is really cool. It's really independent, and I really do like it. I really do like it, but there are times like when you have strep and you have to find an apartment and you have 4 things in your career that are happening, and then you have your side projects, and then you have your life and all these things happening, and you feel like you're gonna blow up and you feel like you're gonna combust because there's so much happening.
For someone who loves being single and independent, she has a lot of things to complain about.
And you just want to want to have a hug, right? You just like kind of need that hug. God damn it. Let me just preface, like, these are all wonderful problems to have, okay? And I cried on the sidewalk today, and I'll just continue doing that, okay?
There's nothing normal about wanting to have a full-on mental breakdown on a public sidewalk, by the way.
Who wants to be an independent woman? I lived that soft girl life for the last 24 years, and I could pay all my bills by myself, but who want to do it all by themselves? I don't need a man, but I want a man. I don't know why women feel like it's a bad thing to say that they need a man. Y'all can keep this independent. I would love for us to be a team and do it together. Everybody say, oh, I could do all bad by myself. I don't want to be bad all by myself. I want to be bad beside somebody. So y'all can have that independence.
The sad part is, a lot of these women don't even know why they say such idiotic things.
I finally came to the conclusion that I'm done being independent and I'm retiring. I can't do this anymore. Being independent, I want somebody to take care of me. I shouldn't be waking up at this time to go to work and get money and support myself. I'm done. Done with that. I should be waking up at 9 in the morning with breakfast in my bed, like the real queen I am.
You can't retire from being independent. Once you make that choice, it is yours for good, so have fun with it.
At a point in my life right now where I am arguably the most successful I've ever been personally. I'm more financially secure than I've been in many years, all doing things that I built myself. But at the end of the day, I come home to my house that I bought myself. And I have nobody to talk to about any of this. I have tons of friends and lots of you in my DMs, but at the end of the day, I am still home by myself.
There is no point in having that success if the only thing it leads to is just lifelong loneliness anyway.
Who needs a man? Who needs a man when you can just do it yourself? I need a man, y'all. I don't like it. I want to call daddy. Can you, babe, can you, honey, please go. Baby, this not done. I just want to assist you at this point. I don't want to do all this. I just want a good man that's going to just answer everything that I say, because I'm tired of putting together.
She doesn't want a man, she wants a servant who will do every single life task for her.
But I don't want to be independent anymore. We live in a society right now where it has been engraved and pushed down our throats that we need to have this like boss babe mentality. We're following God has made me and put me in just this feminine desire. Like, I desire nothing more than to serve my family and serve my husband. To be able to just cultivate a home, like turn a house into a home, and to me making bread and serving my family and having my kids and driving them around. It's like, that is the deepest desire of my heart.
That's only her deepest desire because she wants to quit her job. That's just about it.
Now, our society has made us think like that is like oppressive. That is the most beautiful thing, to get to come home, a husband to get to come home and his wife is serving him. Now, if you are going out and working so hard, yes, you're going to come home and I want to serve you. Yes, you're going to come home and everything's going to be taken care of. And not every day, I'm sure, is going to be perfect. I'm sure that when you are running around with like so many kids, like it is so hard, but the desire is so beautiful.
Society didn't have anything to do with it. Nobody forced her to buy into feminist garbage.
I swear this economy is an independence killer. Because you either have to stay home with your parents, get a roommate, or get married. That's all the options you have. Because you cannot afford to live alone. Now with these prices, no.
It's funny how they loved being independent when the economy was doing fine, but now they want out of being independent.
I came to the conclusion, I don't want to work no more. I don't want to be a hardworking woman. I don't know who signed us up to be independent and hardworking, but y'all can have it. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want a soft girl life. I want to wake up, make me a smoothie, go to the gym, come home, clean, read me a book, and, you know, have my man pay the bills. And soft girl life. I'm not a hardworking woman no more. I quit. I give up.
Life doesn't work that way. You don't get to mooch off of a man after calling him completely useless. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.